88.5 Surf FM is now 3 minutes after the hour of 10 a.m. in Surface and Lotion, of course, the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And of course, it's another edition of House Guest for today, Wednesday, the 19th day of June 2024. I am so excited, man. I'm happy to have Miss Maylisa Alexander in my company. It's been a while for sure, but then again, good things come to those who wait. With that being said, good morning to you. And again, it's a pleasure to welcome you back to Super FM.
Good morning, Kabrina. Good morning, listeners. I'm happy to be back. It's been a while, but
A different light. A different light.
yes, a different, so different light. I'm here just to discuss what's been going on with me and what's new that came to Sofra.
Definitely. And today we have you here in the capacity of business owner. We're looking at Garmaii, duty free and diner. And I think this is an exquisite blend to come to the sulfuric town. I know persons have echoed some great sentiments as well, especially our visitors. So this is where I saw it fitting to bring you in to have this discourse again. Congratulations to you, woman to woman. I believe in empowerment, I believe in growth, I believe in expansion, and I believe in just positivity. Again, welcome and let's have this discourse.
Thank you.
How this idea started?
Ah, this idea started 2 years ago. It's 2 years ago in the making, molding it, branding it, because COVID happened in 2020, right? And I came up with this business name, which is Garmaii. And we started with baskets. So it was like Garmaii Divine Baskets. So all in all, I wanted more, because every time that you put in something and you put effort into it, you always want more. So in discussion with my husband, what else can we do more in order to satisfy the people? I know my baskets are one of a kind. The way I present it, presentation is key for me. And we wanted to go a little bigger. So I did my research, everything that I'm supposed to do about business. You know, YouTube has everything, how to start a business, where to start, what to do, how to do it. And I have a lot of really good friends that are business owners, and they're in a top high ranking. So I run the business idea by them. And then they told me, "Yeah, that's a good thing and whatnot." But all in all, you know, financing is a big issue. So I decided I would like keeping my ears open, my eyes are just, you know, going on social media, see if there is any funding agency and whatnot. It took a while, but on the 29th of May of 2022, I believe Ministry of Commerce, they had something in the St. Isidore Hall. Yes, it was a seminar of how they want to implement community tourism and how they can assist those that cannot afford to. And there, I listened, but this little section, which is community tourism, captured everything. So I said, okay, well, let me just go find out, take the flyers, everything. And I met with Imanus Alfred, which is an agent from Community Tourism, CTA. And from there, we started talking. So I didn't want to wait. So Monday, bright and early, I gave him a call. And I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. And what I all... And there wasn't... I don't think that they were, how would it, properly established, but the group was there already. But however, I think it's about a year since they launched. And within that time, from 2022, he's given me all the information that I needed to start the business. I mean, it's a lot of work. You have to come up with a business plan. They have to approve the business plan, and they will give you all the information. You will get a checklist of every single thing that you have to get. And If you need the help, they are there. Trust me, they are there step by step to help you. And there was a time that it gets like it went on a down low. So I say, oh my God, it's not happening. And, it got me scared. It's like, Maylisa, you're a determined person and it's just, nothing is just moving. But you know what? I went back to the drawing board. I'm like, Maylisa, you've been doing this on your own. Why haven't you invited God into it? And that's the problem. A lot of us try to do a lot of things on our own, but the Creator is what that helps us, give us the vision of how to do it, where to do it, how to go, where to go, and and then after, I called Mr. Alfred and I told Mr. Alfred, I think I'm just doing this on my own and I have not invited God. And he was like, well, do whatever you have to do. I am still here to help you. So what I did, I went back again to the drawing board. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to get? So I took it from getting my taxes cleared and the NIC clearance. You have to get all this. It's a whole checklist that you have to get. And go over the business plan, send it to him. He sorted it out for me. And it still went back into a down low again because I was expecting. So in me carrying the babies, it's a bit difficult. But however, I said, you know what, let me just let it go for a little bit. And then after I give birth, then that's the time I will be able to have the strength to do it again. In August of last year, I called him. I said, Mr. Alfred, I believe that I'm ready to push forward. And I kept on pushing forward. In October of last year, it's getting closer and closer. It's like I was getting excited and then after I said, Mr. Alfred, I think we on par. He's like, only just one thing you're missing. I'm like, yes, we're going to get it. Let me go get this for you. And then in February of this year, he called me. It was February 15th of this year. He called me. He's like, your business plan is approved by the board. Oh my God, that was the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. So I was really excited and really happy about it because it kept on going up and down, but I remained steadfast and continue doing what I wanted to do and what was required of me to do. And from the business plan, after it's been approved by the board of CTA, then they send that business plan to the bank for approval of the loan from the bank, which is SLDB. And on the 19th, it was the 19th of February, I got a call from the bank. Everything is intact. Your loan has been approved. I'm like, yeah! Because it got me excited. But it's a process. When your business plan gets to the bank, what happened? It goes through phases, and then they will be asking you to send in invoices. From the invoices, then you will be issued out your the payments of all the invoices, so you can go to your suppliers. So it's best when you have the invoices, you send it right away, so that there will not be a delay of you getting payment from your suppliers and whatnot. But all in all, everything has been going very well, and patience. If you don't have patience, don't go there. And I really appreciate CTA, which is the Community Tourism Agency, for just investing in me. They saw the potential, they saw what I wanted to bring, something different to Soufrière. And then they really pushed forward so that it could happen. And I am so happy that we are able to bring in a duty-free and diner to Soufrière. A lot of people have restaurants, but we wanted to call it a diner just for family. Diners are more family-oriented and more cozy, more comfortable. So this is why we have it as Garmaii duty-free and diner in Soufrière.
Now, I'm really happy for that thorough explanation that you did give in terms of processes. It's a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, but at the latter, you reap the rewards. What can persons expect walking into, your establishment?
Walking into Garmaii, it's a different era. You walk in there, you feel like you're nothing to fear. Totally different. The welcoming, the you. What Garmaii does, it activates your five senses.
Wow.
So by the time you walk in, you're already smelling, you want to feel, you're seeing everything at once. Because when you walk into the boutique area, which is a duty-free area, you spot out you spot out everything at once. Because it's colorful, it's warm, it's welcoming. So Garmaii does that to you. It just activates your five senses. Far less if you you go into the diner area, which is on the side, and we make it feel like you entering somewhere different, because entering the diner area, there's a mural on the wall, which is really nice. We have the pitons there, we have the fishermen from Soufre, it's the coconut palms, everything just coming into the diner. And when you get into the diner, it's like a wow. The wow effect is right there.
Can you imagine? I was just actually loving and following the video that was sent. Amazing, man. I see some sunglasses that really speaks to me for sure, and the neck pieces as well. But let me just ask you, in terms of the offering, I'm seeing everything for the ladies, but speak to the men as well. What are they likely to find upon entry?
We're open. We're newly open. It's about almost 2 weeks now.
New kid on the block.
Yes. So we're trying our best to see what our customers coming in, what they love, our guests, what they love. And I know for a fact there is the perfume segment, the section for the perfume. The guys draw close to this. Like, let me go to, this is they always say they want to smell nice for the ladies. So we have a selection of perfume in there for fragrance, I should say, for the men and also women. And we do have T-shirts made in St. Lucia. We have this brand from, is it Child of the Sun? We have What's Up. There's so many different things. Right now that my mind is so clogged up with the amount of things that we have in there. But feel free to come in and experience what Garmaii has to offer.
Nice. Could you speak to us with your operating hours as well? And we know customer services of the essence as well.
Yes. At Garmaii, we try our best to be consistent in everything that we do. I do not want any of our guests to come here today. They get a warm welcome tomorrow. They get a grumpy welcome. Every day is action day for everybody at Garmaii. And they have to be alert. They have to be warm. They have to be receiving, in a receiving mode. Everybody that walks in has to feel welcome. No matter whether you are local or international, they have to be welcome. At the diner area, we offer a cold towel for every single person that is having lunch. We have been offered a cold towel to just start with some peppermint, just to to put around the neck, just to calm you down, because it's hot these days.
It is.
So this is something that we want to continue, throughout our journey at Garmaii.
Okay, and definitely with businesses, consistency is definitely a must.
Yes.
I noticed you're beautifully cladded with your Garmaii signature shirts.
Yes.
And I'm assuming Garmaii,
Yes.
that is from your partner. The name came through.
It
the
has
merge of
three.
May and
it has
Gam.
it has a really good meaning behind it. It's God always rained miracle after invested in Him. Yes. So a lot of people say it's Gary and Maylisa.
Yes,
No,
I
so
thought
it's
so.
it's God always rained miracle after invested in Him. Yes. Yes. So it's not just Gary and Maylisa. It can be quoted as Gary and Maylisa, but the true meaning behind this, which I had to meditate to get, is God always rained miracle after invested in Him. We open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. We serve both. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay,
Yes.
Mondays to Sundays.
Mondays to Sundays. Every single day we are open to serve you.
Nice.
Yes.
88.5 Sofa FM, 18 minutes after the hour. And of course, if you're joining me here, good morning. Welcome inside again, Miss Maylisa Alexander in studio. It's all about Garmai's duty free and
And diner.
diner. Given as well, we've seen cruise ports come to the beautiful harbor. How are you hoping to capitalize on such?
We get how would I say it? There are the taxi drivers. They take them to the boutique area, and other persons that comes on the cruise with them, even the captains and the crew members, they do come because they love cigars, and we do have cigars. Yeah, we do have cigars. We have Romeo and Juliet, and also Cohiba. We sell that at the boutique, and for some reason, crew members and cruise ship passengers, they love cigars, so they come in there to get the cigars and other souvenirs that they want to take back home to their family. And we get locals coming and buy the souvenirs as well. So we have a range of local products in there, and also, you know, anything that you want to take back home that, you know, you're a foreigner, whether you're a local and you live abroad and you want to take back home to the family, we do have it in there. And sometimes they may come and ask for certain product and we don't have it. We try our best to get it. So the next time if somebody come in and asks it, we have it there.
Definitely. As I'm seated here and we're having this discussion, it came to mind that I think what's missing is the Garmai's calendar, don't you think? It's something you can definitely look to work on. So visitors, after departing from your store, and especially if they've purchased certain things, you can leave with them a nice little calendar. You can take that home.
Yes, we're working on that. It's a work in process.
Nice. There are always hiccups for sure. Who or what continues to motivate you? Who are your greatest supporters as well?
I think I'm my greatest supporter. I am a self-motivated person. I am driven. And with the strength of the Almighty, I push forward every day, because there are times that you get up and then you just like, oh my God,
I know the feeling.
you know, and then you just move forward. By the time you say, you're like, you know, Lord, just give me the strength to move forward, you know, then you get that energy and you just want to push through. My kids, my friends, my husband, let me tell you, I have a family that is really, really strong, and we're very tight. My little family, I love my family so much, and I have some really good friends that I can just call upon, and then they were there for me. Very, very close friends of mine, and they're my biggest cheerleaders. Tell me, Melissa, you can do this. It's a good idea. Let's go. If you need the help, I am there to assist you. And, you know, there are certain people around me. They may not be there every day, but the minute that we pick up the phone and we call each other, it's always encouragement. You can do this. Hey, this is what I come up with. Oh, great. Well, I know you can do this. And you don't even have to hear from me, because I know that you can push forward to do it. So I just want to say thank you to every single person that believed in me when this came about and helped me push forward. And a special thank you to Emmanuel Alfred from CTA. Oh my God. He has been there for me from day one. Even when I wanted to give up, I called him, you know what, I'm going to give up on this. He's like, no, you have come too far for this. And he kept on pushing forward. It's like, no, because everybody loved the name Garmaii. So I guess look out for our branding merchandises. So we will be doing that as well.
Nice. With this new addition to the town, as an entrepreneur, What do you think? What can you learn out there to other businesses as well? Some can be welcoming for sure, but then as always, a few other persons may see it as some sort of competition.
I am not there to compete with, Garmaii is not there to compete with any other establishments. We are here for service. We are here to make people happy. And we are just here to serve. We're not here to compete with anybody. Um, we all, we all probably do something different. And Garmaii is Garmaii. Garmaii is not in competition with no other establishment. You come at Garmaii, you receive what Garmaii has to offer. Garmaii is not a copycat. Garmaii is just original. And this is what I stick by. I do not want to be in any competition with anybody. And I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Garmaii is just here to just serve. That's what we do. We serve, just like AFFE. AFFE serve. So that's what we do.
Nice. Where do you see yourself in the near future in terms of your expansion?
It was a bit difficult to get an area in Soufrière because, Soufrière is occupied with a lot of things, some people do not know about. And it was really, really tough to get a place in Soufrière. Of course, we would like to expand in the future. However, we just have to be in a position where we are able to serve more people and we can get a bigger area to serve. But Soufrière, it's a very tight area, especially in the town, that there are business places, business areas that you can look into, but some of them is already occupied. And to have a place like Garmaii, you want to be in an area. I do not want to have the boutique by itself and the diner. As you can see, it's a 2-in-1. You just walk through the boutique into the diner right away. As soon as you open the door of the boutique, you look straight ahead, you will see the bar area. You will smell the coffee. We do cappuccino, frappuccino, mocha, everything that you can think of, we do it. Yeah, so it's you like espresso. We have the espresso there, and our food menu is delicious. I can say our food menu is delicious. So feel free to come in. Listeners, feel free to come in. And we also do take care of our locals. So please come in, come support, come and experience a different vibe in Soufrière. Come and experience it. So far, we have been getting great comments based on the interior of the place, the look, the food, the drinks. So I believe that we are going well so far. And the critics, I love critics, it helps you grow. And if something were to be wrong, come to me. I'm here. My door is always open.
Nice.
Come to me.
I will definitely come in and get a taste of Garmaii's.
Of course.
My colleague maybe
Definitely.
can do that as well. Love for support community. In the house, we have a Delta Bowens. Good morning, ladies. Got a Francis and Vincent is here with you in the house, and of course, we do appreciate your comments. Good morning. I want to reach out to Vinci Massive as well. Good morning. Not forgetting you listening to us online. Good morning, and frequency as well, community. Good morning to all those of you joining us here in Wednesday's edition of House Guests. Permit me to ask you, as an individual, I know all the love is now into Garmaii, but what's about Curves and Confidence?
Curves with confidence.
The ladies
Um,
feeling.
Where do I start? I think last year was very, very tough. It was tough. And I had to kind of put everything of AFFE on a side to deal with Garmaii. And now that Garmaii has been established, I'm taking back what's my role into AFFE. Curves with Confidence last year was not a success. And I haven't had time to go back to do a post-mortem of where we went wrong. But however, we are looking at it. Some of the board members, we have spoken about it and see how we can make it better. It's the tickets will, I don't even know how to say it, but all in all, I was able to meet up with my stakeholders, and yeah, I really don't like to talk about cursive confidence of last year, because it was not
The best.
it was not the best. You know, it was not the best
Numbers,
compared to what we have had before. And it really saddens me to just even talk about it. So I think we're just going to leave it right here.
On the brighter side, I know a few years the schools have seen the distribution
Exactly.
of the supplies
That's
and
the school
stuff. Could
supplies
you
and stuff
let us
like
know,
that.
is that still on again for this year?
I'm looking
hopefully?
forward to it, the school supplies, you know, because, you know, the kids are dear to my heart,
Yes.
to ensure that those children, the beneficiaries, get the supplies. We are looking into it, and we're trying our best to make it happen.
Okay.
We're trying our best to make it happen.
Are there any surprises you wish to let us know? Like you said, I know you're the driving force on your own, motivated, a go-getter, if I were to put it like that. So what else is in the pipeline?
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
I
There's
know
a lot.
always
There's a
something.
lot in the pipeline, especially when you meditate. Alan, I don't know if you do meditate, but when you meditate, there's a lot of things that you see. You see the law of the picture. You see a lot of things in front of you, and you meditate. Everything that you think of, everything that comes to your spirit, write it down. It's a way of just saying, by the time you write it down, it's a way of saying, I am able to do this. I will do this. So I like to write anything that comes to my mind.
Affirmation.
Yes, I write it down. So when I get the chance, what I do, I go over it. Then if this come to pass, I tick it. This is 1. Then I go again. This is 2. And have a vision board. Because my vision board is in my room. Every time I lie down on my bed, I just look at my vision board and it's like, okay, this one gone, that one gone, that one gone. That's my vision board. So put pictures. You have your vision board, you label it, my vision board, put a time frame. If it's from 2022 to 5 years, 6 years, whatever, and then you take it one step at a time. It may not happen right away, but you take it one step at a time. Too many times I see a lot of young people. They have so much of like a bright future ahead of them, but however they got caught up somewhere. So write your vision down, make it clear, and it will establish goal. Every day you tell yourself, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. You will manifest that own thing. You know, every time you tell yourself that, you will push forward to do it. You will get the discouragement. You will get so many things will come. There will be roadblocks. I call it roadblocks. There will be speed humps. There will be so many different things. But however, just keep focus. Get rid of distractions. And I'm somebody, the minute you start distracting me, trust me, I'm going to block you right away, because I have an aim. I have to stay focused. And if I realize that I'm not focused, I will start running and then just get myself back on track so that I can complete a task that I started.
Okay. Let's say good morning to Anne Maloney. Good morning to you, darling. Have yourself a productive one. In terms of woman to woman, a lot of the times we women do not support each other. We are so quick to tear down and break down. And yes, I would say I'm definitely happy for you. I admire your successes. Not too many can really say the same thing. Moving past that, how do you think we can just break off, from this attitude, mindset, whatnot?
I should say a lot of that mindset is in us because of where we come from. Our journey, our upbringing. I have my strong, strong, strong woman of God, which is my mom. I love her so much. And she always tell me, Melissa, pa jalou sa moun ni, because ou pa sa yo fe pou li. Pa jalou. Like she always ring she always ring that in my ears, you know? Because and it's true. Because you're gonna be jealous of something somebody have because you do not know what the person went through, what the person did for it. And I'm taking myself for an example. Putting this business up, it was nothing easy. My husband told me, babe, I can see you breaking it, but you cannot. I tell him I cannot afford to break. And I would just breathe. And the minute I would say, Papa, he will know like, oh my God. And then he will just leave it alone. He just leave me alone. I'll call my mom. I'll say, Mama, you know what? This is what's going on. That is what's going on. She will, every time I call her, Ishmael, Usafei. Because she know the kind of person I am. Even if it cannot work that way, I will find another way to make it work. And I would run it by her, you know, and then she'll tell me, Ishmael, just pray, you know, because that's the encouragement she would give me. And I would go right and I say, okay, Mama. And then I would just take that deep breath and just go into it and just like, Lord, I just need your help. I just need you to push me forward. I just need the strength to go. And then I would just remember, be still and know that I am God. And I would just go into my nice little motivation, you know, and just sometimes put on gospel music and I would just sing it out. And then, ideas come in, Maylisa. You know, because everybody have their different ways of getting things done. But I have my ways, and I don't want to go into depths with all my ways so that people can.
I understand that.
But I have my ways of, you know, letting things go and making things happen.
Nice. The greetings keep pouring in. We have Wendy Nobal. Good morning. Congratulations to you, Maylisa. We have Aleta Renee, Johnny. Keep going, Maylisa. Again, the encouragements. Then they're from genuine places for sure. And just what I was actually talking about in terms of woman to woman and the support, they're a lot quicker to tearing you down than building you up. And it's quite sad. Sometimes you find a male would quicker hold your hand and say, you know, I support you, you can do that, what you need to do, how can I assist, than for a female to actually come on genuinely.
We just have to break that stigma. We just have to, because we have to be happy for everybody. You know, if somebody is doing wrong, I feel that we can go to this person and say, hey, you know, sometimes people do not like to accept corrections, they don't like the feedback, but I think it's how you do it. And, you know, we just have to support each other. No matter what, we support each other. Because we all are made differently. We all think differently. And we women out there, we just have to have each other's back. Fix each other's crown. My crown is on the side, fix it. You know, the same way your crown is on the side, I will fix it. So, and then we just have to open up to criticism. You will get that every single day. You have to open up to it, but it's how you receive it, you know? And too many times we feel offended because of certain things people say to us, but then again, it's how they say it, you know? But we have to be able to brush it off, take it, fix it, take that criticism, bring it forward. What can I do better? And then you'll be okay. Everybody will be okay.
Something else is a harsh reality. A lot of persons do not want to speak about it, but in terms of the politics, the red, the green, the yellow, and sometimes it tend to affect businesses. What's your stance on that? Again, with your new establishment.
I believe that when you have a business, it's not supposed to be politically affiliated. You're supposed to be mutual, right? Um, Nobody has to know which party you're supporting. Absolutely nobody. Because you have every single person walking into your establishment. And the minute you make known of who you're supporting, and it becomes a problem. Sometimes people, this color will say, me, I'm not patronizing this person because this person is that. That color will say, I'm not patronizing that person is that. To me, you have a business, you're supposed to be mutual. When you go and put that X wherever you put it, nobody has to know. You can support all parties. I know of people that supporting, there's a rally for this party, there's a rally for this party, with the colors. But at the end of the day, they make that decision as to where they have to. But at Garmaii, we welcome every single person, whether you are black, yellow, white, whatever you are, red, we welcome you in this place. And that's it.
That.
Throwing you under the bus a little before we leave, we have seen the calendar for Carnival as well as we have the pageantries and the parading and all those things coming in. What is your role in all of those affairs?
Okay, so last year, as you all know, that I was the head chaperone for the contestants, and it went very well. And I know when they did the pageant in Castries, my name was all over Facebook. Oh, Maylisa, head chaperone and whatnot. But this year, I took a step back. I really wanted to do it, but however, because we have a new baby on board, which is Garmaii, and I took that step back just to mold Garmaii, because when you have a baby, you have to nurture that baby, right? And if you don't nurture that baby right, then the baby does not get all the nutrients and all the stuff it's supposed to get. So hence the reason. But I'm open if they need help. I'm open if they need help. But however, I made a decision to just take a step back and take it from there. Yes, I am more than happy to assist.
Okay.
But however, my priority now is focus on Garmaii, in getting Garmaii off the ground and to take Garmaii places.
Nice. Let me ask you your business before we leave. What is your mantra in terms of Garmaii's? The one and only duty-free.
Garmaii. We have not even thought of that.
That's why I told you, let me ask you your business.
My business. You want to know what Garmaii stands for, right? Garmaii is experience. Just experience.
Just experience.
Just experience. Yes. Absolute abundance. Absolute abundance and experience. That's it about Garmaii.
Nice.
Yes.
On that note, I'm going to ask you, I know you were a woman of God and those motivational quotes, inspiration, whatnot. I would ask you to leave a beautiful one with the listening audience after you've put your final comments together.
I just want to thank all those that who have been supporting us thus far. CTA, thank you so much for investing in me. And, when that dream came about, that idea came about, run it by y'all, and everybody thought it was a great idea. And it was a great idea. Now it's established, so that means it was a great idea. My family, my friends, my supporters, and those that have not known about Garmaii, it's opposite the Mon Bakery in Soufrière. The side of Mon Bakery, opposite M&C at the Excelsior Plaza in Soufrière, formerly known as TTAC. So that's another thing. I want to thank Miss and Mrs. Francis for partnering with me. Thank you so much. Without them, I would not be able to open Garmaii, and I thank her so much for that. She's like a mom to me. Yeah, very nice lady. My husband, Mr. Alexander, thank you so much for being at my side. My children, my daughter, which is the assistant manager, that's Leila. She, oh my God, that little girl, she's only 20 and she's up and about in this business. Last time she said, Mommy, I'm tired. I said, trust me, your tiredness will not go to waste. You just gotta do what you gotta do. My mom, for always encouraging me and supporting me. All my friends, I will not mention names because I have quite a few. Thank you. I want to thank Cindy, which is my really, really good friend. She has been there for me. And everybody else that has been, cheering me along and tell me, Melissa, you can do this. And I always believe in seeking God first. So seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else shall be added unto. So this is my quote that I'm leaving with you guys out there that are listening. Always put God first in everything that you do. No matter what you do, it could be the little things. You get up in the morning, this is the day that the Lord have made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. So you, from the time you say that, trust me, you will be energized and you will be moving forward. I just want to say thank you to the listeners. Thank you to every single person that have been supporting me and will be and continuing to support me. Thank you so much for everything that you all have done. And feel free. Come have breakfast, come have lunch, come have dinner, and experience what Garmaii has to offer.
Garmaii. Garmaii.
Garmaii.
On that note, it is now 15 minutes moving up to the hour of 11 a.m. in Surface and Ocean, of course, the Eastern Caribbean. This has been Wednesday's edition of House Guest for today, the 19th of June 2024. And of course, it has been a great pleasure to have this discourse with you. Mrs. Maylisa Alexander, I look forward to great things. The future definitely looks bright, and I will be actually making an appearance at Garmaii's. To you, our listening audience, thank you so much. Our online viewers as well, thank you for all the comments. To have yourself a productive Wednesday. We're out.
You asked for more live and relevant talk shows, and we heard you. 88.5 Super FM presents House Guest, a brand new, fresh fortnightly feature airing on Wednesdays at 10 a.m.